What's up, everybody? Retro Gamer here. I want to say sorry first of all because I was really sick, so that's why couldn't make any videos. You can still tell that I'm kind of sick because my nose is kind of clogged right now. So, I mean, it's obviously noticeable. But what I'm gonna be doing in this video is something new that I've been wanting to do. So basically, what I'm gonna do is talk about some things that happened in my life that are worth mentioning about. So kind of like a story time. I really hope you guys enjoyed this because it just shares a little part about me that I don't really share with like just regular people. So I hope you guys enjoy this. If you do, please leave a like. It shows me that you guys care. Share it with some of your friends. Hope they like this video. And without any more talking, let's get right into it. What I'm going to be talking about is the time that I did illegal, well, I don't want to say illegal because I'm on the YouTube channel, but just fireworks, I guess. So what happened was I had gone to Mexico with my family, and we were heading back from whatever we were doing. I forgot what we were doing. I think we were just buying some medicine because it's a lot cheaper over there. And on our way back, I saw like this firework, like a sign that said fireworks in Spanish. And I told my dad, I'm like, hey, can I get some fireworks? I'm like, I haven't done them in a while. And he's like, oh yeah, just pick whatever you want. And I picked like the ones that were like really loud and that have a big pop, like TNT poppers or something like that. But they didn't have like a brand on them. They were just really black. And so I brought them back from Mexico, just like hiding them. And when I got there like 2-3 days later, I was just like really excited about using them. So, you know, I just took a couple out. And I also want to say it was like a couple days before 4th of July. So I mean, it was really, I'm like, oh yeah, let's just do it on 4th of July. And I was little. I was like 2-3 years ago, or yeah, 4 years ago. And so I didn't really think of anything because I was little. Like when you're little, you don't really think ahead of what you're doing. So my friends were over the day of 4th of July, and I was like, you know what we should do? We should just do some in the backyard. So I just did a couple in the backyard, and once everybody had left, it was just me and my good friend, like when we were small. So me and him just decided to do some in the front yard, like in front of our house. And eventually, like, those things are loud, like a couple car alarms got off. So eventually what happened was we did some across the street, and we did them in the middle of the road. For some reason, I don't know, it was like really nighttime though. It was like midnight, so it didn't really matter, honestly. Most people were asleep, and it wasn't that loud to wake you up. It was loud enough to do some damage to like some car alarms, and I guess that would have woken up people. But we weren't close enough to any cars, so eventually what happened was I think one of the people by my house heard the pops, like they're really loud. And I didn't really notice at the time, but there was a party going on like 2-3 houses away. And that guy just like came up to us and said, oh, like, do you guys have any more? Because I really want to throw a prank at my friend's party. And then, you know, when I was little, so I'm like, sure, why not? What could happen? So next thing I know is he throws the firework over the fence, and all I hear is a giant pop. And I started laughing because it was funny, because I already heard his people screaming, right? So like, you don't think at the moment like, oh, anybody got hurt. It's just like, oh, it's just a joke, man. You just heard a really loud noise and nothing really happened. And then and then the guy ran away, because I really don't know why. Like, I didn't think at the time, but he ran away, so I decided to run away as well. But what I did was run away like towards my house and just did one more for some reason. I don't even remember why. I'm just like, oh, it's my last one, so I might as well just do the last one in front of our house. But what I didn't realize was these two people were following us because they want to know who threw it. So they saw me and my friend do the last one, and we just ran back inside our house. And honestly, I didn't even know until they came knocking at our door, and they told us like, we were following you guys, like, what are you guys doing? And then at that moment I got scared because first of all, it wasn't even me the one who threw it. Like I'm the one who provided the firework, obviously, but I'm not the one who threw it. But and it was technically still my fault. So what happened was like apparently his dog was going the guy threw it over his friend. No, the dog apparently was looking at it and it popped right in his face, and I'm like, oh no, what did I do? I felt really bad, honestly, because who would want that to happen to their dog? And the dog didn't die or anything, it was just really injured, and I felt really sorry because I mean, who wants their dog, or anybody, honestly, whose dog would want to do that? It's just sad to me because I imagine myself thinking, what if it was my dog? Honestly, I understand why he was upset, but I told him it wasn't me, it was just some guy off the street. And he didn't believe us, because honestly, oh, you're gonna blame some guy off the street? Oh yeah, just blame the fault on someone else. So what happened was the people just told us, oh, okay, what kind of firework we were using, and when the type we were using had no brand on it. It was just painted black, so obviously they were illegal fireworks, and it would be even more bad if we told them that they were illegal, because we could literally go to jail for that, because we were in a place that wasn't allowed to do fireworks at all. So my dad tells them, oh, we're not doing them, we weren't the one who were doing them. And I looked at my dad and I was scared, because we did do them. What are you saying? And he said, oh, we're calling the cops. So we just left, and my dad got me scared, because he's like, I'm going to jail, what did you do? And then I got scared. I'm trying to clean up all the evidence, I'm doing everything I can so my dad won't I guess go to jail. But then they leave, and then they said they'd be back with the cops or whatever, and not even 10 minutes later the guy comes back, but with the guy that threw the firework. And I got so relieved. They're all like, oh, I'm sorry, because my son threw the firework, and we're really putting a lot of pressure on you guys. And at that moment I was relieved, because honestly I was scared that my dad would go to jail for something that I did, something that was my fault. So yeah, and what happened was my dad didn't go to jail, and nothing really happened to us or anybody. The guy that threw the firework, obviously I think he got disciplined, saying don't do that again. But the moral of the story is, don't buy illegal fireworks from a different state unless you know that crime is always gonna be served with a, you know what, I'm not gonna even say, alright, just moral of the story, don't buy illegal fireworks from other state, alright, unless you want your dad to go to jail. And I guess this video tells you how to get your dad into jail, but honestly I didn't intend for any of that to happen. So I want to say thank you everybody so much for watching. We're getting into the end of the video. So before anything, I want to say that the only concern I had for the people was the dog, because the dog was the only thing that I injured myself, and I was worried. I'm I didn't really want anything to happen to the dog, but luckily I didn't have to pay, or we didn't have to pay for anything. So I was kind of relieved, and I was kind of disappointed as well, because it was my fault, and why did they have to pay for something that I did? But there's nothing really I can do now, so I was a little kid too. But I want to say thank you everybody for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, share it with your friends, and make sure to leave a like, because I'm a big channel, because I'm a 5,000 subscribed channel. No, I'm just kidding. If I ever become like that, like I don't know, like a 5,000, which I hardly doubt that it'll happen, but if it does come like that, if I ever get big, basically, which I'm not saying I will, I'm not gonna get big, or at least I hope so. But if I ever get big, just know that I will. My priority is gonna be you guys. Like, I will upload as much as I can, if I can consistently. But you know, schoolwork and stuff like that is getting ahead of me, so I'm like trying really hard. And I hope you guys never see me as one of those YouTubers that just do it for the money, because that's not where I'm gonna be. That's not where I intend to be. Hopefully I don't turn out to be like that. I honestly don't, because I'm just doing this for you guys. I'm doing it for entertaining people. I'm doing it for, I guess, a cause. I don't know. But if that ever happens, just know that you guys are the reason that happened. So this is totally off topic, honestly, but I want to thank everybody who's watching and who's been watching and been supporting me in these videos. So if you guys would like to see more of this, please tell me down in the comments below. Tell me some suggestions. I'll tell you if that has happened in recent years of being alive. And I will see you guys later. I forgot to say that I wanted to let the rest of the clip play so you guys won't get confused. It's like, why did you stop talking? And blah blah blah. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the gameplay. And like I said, I'll see you guys later. Heal.
Underdog, no flaws in I'm on. For the applause to the end of the song is simply simplistic. I give you a sentence, speak so linguistic, could leave on the entrance. Hot and cold like the summer breeze. Got more flow than 100 C's, and I count more dope than the OPP. Top 4 hopes that I'm trying to reach. Can't stop this, pants drop when I talk profits. Stands toss when I walk through my prods. Ontario, next round like merry-go. Flex down on the stereo, that's not something to fuck with. If you're near the way, you might as well suck it. I go straight when the left in a puppet. No strings attached and they love it. Underdog, underdog, we run it despite the odds. Underdog, can finally say I'm on. I'm an underdog, probably undereducated. Understandably a menace, any hella faded. Undisputably the one and only one that should've make it. I'ma break it up and go and find what's mine and fucking take it. Straight to the head, get a taste of the bread. Bring my whole crew with when I race to the end. I'm a face to remember, so remember when you see me on that TV, I was wasted again. Oh, who that? That's DCL beast with the beat, give you heebie-jeebies. I'm a piece of the reason why your B was cheating. Gave a D and she screamed and her knees were weak. And I'm a boss on the mic, should've fucking knew that. In my hometown, this is where I grew at. This is quick that gave a kid a way to put a name to a face. An underdog, I'm on a mission, how do you do that? Underdog, 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 we run it despite the odds. Underdog, 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 you finally say I'm on. Underdog, 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 we run it despite the odds. Underdog, 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 you finally say I'm on. I'm a dog, howling at the moon, I'm a dog. Barking up a tune, I'm a dog. Chasing after bars, I'm an underdog and I run the fucking yard. I'm a dog, howling at the moon, I'm a dog. Barking up a tune, I'm a dog. Chasing after bars, I'm an underdog and I run the fucking yard. Okay, I kick flows like a judo. Kudos to the people that be saying that I'm new though. Always been a fat bars, rap game sumo. Sticking up the stitches, I'm the roof for one uno. I'm so official, no whistle, but blowing nose for those that toe crystal. Unfolded the dough for those that gonna get low. Did a motherfucker saying I'ma get no. Bitch, you get my balls in a stocking, mom. I'm blowing up, rocket man like Elton John. Had a pauses and say that I'm on. Like your girl, dude, I'm sorry, but I'm not staying long. I'm a sick wordsmith with typical low sense with these nurses. I'm killing these verses. A curse if I curse to disperse of these urges. And chirping you birdies still looking, that's a burden. Underdog, 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 we run it despite the odds. Underdog, 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 can finally say I'm on. Underdog, 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 we run it despite the odds. Underdog, 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 can finally say I'm on. I'm a dog, howling at the moon, I'm a dog. Barking up a tune, I'm a dog. Chasing after bars, I'm an underdog and I run the fucking yard. I'm a dog, howling at the moon, I'm a dog. Barking up a tune, I'm a dog. Chasing after bars, Cause I'm an underdog and I'm motherfucking